Alright everyone, we're back. Today we're going to finish off this gym, hopefully get an evolution. But what I was saying to Kevin here on the last episode was these are some of the greatest cartoons ever. Roxanne. Roxanne. Get it? Oops. Learn Pokemon. It's battle school. Demonstrate battle. Yeah. I think we got this.
Yeah, I'm going to laugh if we end up losing.
It's possible, but I don't think we will.
This will be a level up right here to 16.
I think so. So we've got type. Oh yeah, we got type. We heal with it. I think we're set. But anyway, so they're kid shows, but every joke is definitely. Yeah, let's get rid of Lear. Just to have a dark type move. We're not gonna use Lear. Every joke is an adult joke masked as a kid's joke. So it's these two guys. One's a raccoon. One of them's a blue cardinal. And they work at a park. They're like groundskeepers. But they're super lazy and they don't do their job worth of shit. And they're always going around eating wings. But when they eat the wings, they get really inebriated. Okay. Because it's so spicy. So they're a bunch of alcoholics, basically. And the cardinal's always trying to hook up with this other girl cardinal in the whole thing. And the raccoon is just super lazy and never wants to do anything. And like every episode, there's all these innuendos and adult jokes masked as kids' jokes. And oh man, it's so great. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. What was that? 28 to 41? 13?
Yep, 13. 23
damage? No, 13 damage. Okay, so crit will be 26. We get away with that. Okay, so we could probably do one more rock tomb. Okay, he's gonna. Sweet. Whew. Yeah, then there's like Adventure Time that it's a kid show, but again, it's got all these like adult overtones that like not super terrible. But like the main character's in love with the main girl character, and he's always trying to get with her, you know, like dating and stuff like that. But she's not into him, and like there's a couple episodes where it's just like, damn, that's a kid show that they put this in. Like one episode, he goes, like he's just so depressed, and the whole thing is there's princesses everywhere, and like there's like he's in love with the candy princess, but then there's a lumpy space princess, there's a science princess, there's a hot dog princess. Like it's just nonsensical funny things. Oh shit, I think we need a potion up. So it's these kind of nonsensical things, and Jesus, how many potions has she got? What does block do? Okay, I can't escape. Oh, okay. What you don't seem to realize is now you're trapped in here with me.
Lord Vader has entered the battlefield.
Okay, sweet. So, yeah. So he gets super depressed because the princess that he doesn't like won't acknowledge him for whatever reason. So he gets super bummed and in a funk. So his friend takes him out partying and stuff. So then he just starts trying to get with all the other princesses and like kissing them and stuff like that. Like it's a kid show. There's an episode where he meets his dad, but his dad just turns out just to be a terrible father, and he ends up losing his arm in the process of meeting his dad. And his dad doesn't really seem to care about it, and it's just like, damn, I haven't seen that much like genuine drama since. Huh. So I lost. Yeah, you did. It was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be with that nose pass, but definitely not the hardest thing to do.
There it is. Woo! Nailed it.
So Kevin is apparently the Pokemon lore expert.
No, I'm not. By any means, no.
So
You
I've
give me
been
Blood
wrong on
Angels of
everything.
Warhammer 40,000, that is much different, and I will argue points with people all day over the Blood Angels. But as far as Pokemon or anything else is concerned, no.
See, I think this evolution looks so much better than its final evolution.
Yeah. You know, Fury Cutter?
What is that? Bug? Oh, this is the one where if you keep doing it, it gets better and better and better. You have to go on that. We need to be able to kill stuff in 1 or 2 hits, or we're not gonna survive this.
Yeah, we're screwed.
Especially because he doesn't have the greatest defenses.
What did she give us? Cut?
Rock.
Rock.
We can use cut now, and I think she gives us rock tomb. Yeah. So that's a good one to have if we get a rock type. Like Geodude wouldn't be terrible, but we can't really get. Huh.
The only issue I have with Geodude, though, is we can't get Golem.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, did they finally give Golem like a level 36 in order to evolve, or do we have to
No.
trade him?
We can trade him.
You can trade him?
Trade him.
Oh.
I've got this is Emerald, and I've got Ruby. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Well,
That was Team Aqua, wasn't it?
yeah, I think this guy just got jacked. He took his goods. Well, that's none of my business.
Let's go heal.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I have to find a link cable, but I've got two SPs. If it comes to it, we might not even get one. So, if we get one, I think I could actually get us a golem, and there's nothing against trading in Nuzlocke as long as like you get it back. At least that I don't know. That could be a house rule or whatever. So let's see what this guy. Oh, Jesus, it's a Snorlax. There's a new route, but I think the bad guys went this way. Yeah. Oh, it's you. Fantastic trainer. You're fantastic.
Team Aqua.
Alright.
116.
New route, we got Pokeballs.
Do we?
Yep. I think if we put Deuce out front, we could get a status with maybe String Shot or Confusion. I think we can do it easy. Don't have to worry about it too bad.
As long as it's not a nose pass.
Right? Ugh. That sucked. Oh, yeah! This guy's great. No, he really is. I was doing a Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Ooh, yeah. So he learns this thing called Echoed Voice.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of, you get locked into it, but it does more damage every single turn.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually really good to start out with right off the bat. Like, it's 45. That's a normal type move. And he's a normal type, so you get stab on top of that. So it's hitting more like a 50 or a 60. So not bad for a move right off the bat. And then you kill whatever's in front of you. Then you're almost one-shotting everything after that. I brought him into Elite Four fight. Oh man, I think it was against the poison guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he had a Stunky or Stunk Tank or whatever for the first that always uses Dig. So I just got locked into it really quick, and I got like to half health, and then one shot at everything after that because I gave him like the choice scarf or whatever, so you can only use one type of move, but it makes that move super effective or something. I don't know, something like that. What are we naming this guy?
Samantha.
Samantha, the Whismer?
Mm-hmm.
Who's Samantha the Whismer?
Just don't tell your wife.
The loudmouth Pokemon's my wife, apparently. We'll do that. Oh, it's a dude. We can't do Samantha.
What was that guy's name? Matt?
No, we're not doing Matt. Fuck Matt.
Why not?
Just fuck Matt. We'll do Samtha. How about Samtha? It's not as girly.
Here, guys, why don't we do this?
Oh, man.
Why don't we take Ian and Sammy a pizza? Dude, shut up. No, we're done.
This guy named Matt, I hired him because on his resume, dude had a killer resume. You really, Taylor would have been nice too, but I like resume. But yeah, dude had a solid resume. He was in like the Coast Guard for like 13 years.
The Coast Guard or the Navy?
It was Coast Guard. It wasn't Navy. It was Coast Guard. But he was like, he was part of like the hazmat crew for like cleaning up the ocean when there's like nuclear spills and stuff like that. And before then, he was employed somewhere else for like 10 years. And he had his own place up in like Oregon that he was there since he was like 18, living by himself. Which, after you hear the story, is really amazing about this dude that he could do that. He was the dumbest guy I've ever met in my entire life. Like how he survived until this point in life is astonishing.
This type of individual, they generally say there's two different individuals in the world. You have those who are highly intelligent but lack common sense, and you have those who have an incredible amount of common sense, but they lack some intelligence. This guy was strictly highly intelligent and lacked a whole lot of common sense.
He lacked sense. Like, he had no people skills at all. Like, a lady came in, and this is a Domino's, mind you. This is a pizza place. Comes in, and she has a black eye. She doesn't say anything about her black eye, and there's no attention brought to it. There's no sense that she is in any danger of any type, way, size, or form. My wife's had a black eye before because she dropped her phone on her eye when she was trying to watch it while in bed. So, you don't say anything because, it's rude. And it's kind of rude to bring attention to something like that. So she leaves, and he comes up to me, and he is dead serious, looks me in the eye, and says, "Is Domino's considered a safe haven for battered women?" I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Well, she came in with a black eye. Like, did you say anything? No. Did she say anything? Like, she's in trouble? No, she's just getting pizza and left." I'm like, what? Like, good, you didn't say anything, but why? We're a pizza place. Like, what part of pizza delivery makes you think that we are a safe haven for battered women? Like, did I ever give you a hint that we were? Did you see like a battered woman in the back because I was consoling her with parm bites? Like, where's your thought process here? And parm bites come in order of 16 and 32, so that means when they're prepped, you make them 16 pieces, and if you get a 32 piece, you put two 16 pieces together. So he was told specifically time after time after time to make them in 16 pieces. They only come in 16 pieces because that's the order size. He'd always come back with, well, what if there's more dough on one side or another? It doesn't matter. If one side's a little bit bigger, that sucks. You need to cut it more even, but you have to 16 pieces no matter what. And then coming through the oven comes 21 pieces, 23 pieces, because there was extra dough left over. Like, no, 16 fucking pieces. Like, and that didn't happen once or twice. It was like a nightly thing, to the point where we just started to sending him home. And he was awkward with customers. Like, he would pick up the phone and be like, "Thank you for calling Domino's, ma'am," or "Sir," or whatever gender you identify with. Like, before anyone even said anything. It's just like, how? You've met people, right? There's people in the Coast Guard. You might have to have talked to them. Like, no one strangled you yet? That was bad. And then we're in the middle of a rush. And I'm on the cut table, so I'm trying to cut all the food and put it in boxes. And he comes behind me with chemical degreaser and starts spraying down every surface, even the surface that has food on it. Like, it was getting on the food. It wasn't just like a little bit. He was drenching it because he didn't have anything else to do, so he thought he would clean the cut table that I'm at during a rush and spray all the food with chemical. So we had to stop in the middle of a rush and remake like 6 orders. And he did not see the problem because he was, well, if you have time to clean, even though no one had ever told him that, because he couldn't do anything right, even clean. Oh god, that guy was...
He was a very unique individual, that is for sure. Well, I guess we've been having a lot of visits from Kaylee Plott's boyfriend now, too.
Oh, nice.
2 or 3 times a day, whenever she's working, bringing her stuff.
That's always fun to deal with.
Actually, I was having flashbacks of Michaela.
Yeah. That's our thing when you get these high schoolers that are always trying to bring their boyfriends and girlfriends into work. And it's just like, oh, like, you're here to do what I tell you to, because I'm your boss. So do that instead.
To the that, you can go find yourself in the gym.
So we should have told to that Matt guy forever. Fuck, God. Bringing him up still pisses me off. But he got fired, which was good. Yeah, hurt yourself, hurt yourself. Go emo. Damn it, I said go emo.
Do we have anything for paralyzation?
We might have one. If we're close enough to a town, I might just run back. We only got like 50. No, I guess we got some money after that gym. But still, I don't want to waste it if we don't have to. Okay, now hurt yourself this time. Hurt yourself. It's okay. Damn it.
There we go, that'll work.
Yeah.
We'll happily accept that.
We'll take that all day. And we'll take that level up. Suppose our special attack is not bad. Special defense is pretty good. It's not bad. 24. Defense is decent. Yeah, so he's still pretty decent overall. He's probably not going to be end game, but definitely not bad for right now.
No. I always found it interesting how the beginner Pokemon, at least in my opinion, has always been the end game Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
As well, you know?
Well, that was one thing I liked about X and Y, was they gave you the other starter Pokemon. So you get the new starter Pokemon, and once you get to like level 10, you can get like Bulbasaur, Squirtle.
Or Charmander.
Oh god, he might find me. What do we got? Oh, we might have a berry then.
Yep, right there.
Yeah, we have 4 of them. I'll take that. Spicy. Spicy berries.
I wonder how much money they've made off Pokemon games or Pokemon in general.
It's gotta be a retarded amount. Millions. Millions and billions.
Machop.
Oh, hell yeah. I like this. Confusion, bitch.
Has no effect on Machop.
Super effective. Okay, as long as he doesn't beat me in the runoff. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like that. All day, every day. Youngster Joey. Last time I fought Youngster Joey, he had a Rattata. Name that game.
Sounds like Red or Blue.
No. Heart Gold, Soul Silver. First battle you could do. Had a Rattata. And then he'd call you all the time saying, his Rattata grew and you should come fight it. Never really grew. Alright, so that's about 18 minutes. We'll cut it on this one. So, we did something. We got a gym. Killed some stuff. We're almost to actually fight another Team Aqua, so I think that's successful.
Very successful.
I'll grind the other Pokemon up a couple levels, not past our guys. Just so we don't have to do extra grinding on screen. So, all right, remember, guys, have fun out there.
Have a good night, guys.